Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Comedy Movie Show. My name is Sean, and today I'm gonna start a new series of videos called predictions. Now, when I say predictions, I'm talking in anything. I'm talking in a movie that's coming out. I'm talking in a TV show that's coming out. I'm talking in a general predictions, and I'm gonna target one topic, and I'm gonna talk about that for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And today's topic is Netflix Defenders. Because I've got done. I just finished watching Daredevil season 1 and 2, and I finished watching Jessica Jones season 1 in preparation for Luke Cage coming out on the 30th, which I'm really excited about. Can't wait to see this TV show, which apparently is going to be like an 8-parter. I think it's going to be an 8-parter. Maybe it's a 10-parter. I hope it's a 10-parter. Well, actually, I will say this. If you have time, you should rewatch Daredevil season 2 and Jessica Jones. Because when you watch those shows and see Luke Cage, obviously, it gets you so excited for Defenders. Because I'm excited to see these interactions between Jessica Jones and Daredevil, between Luke Cage and Daredevil, between Foggy and not Foggy and Karen. Foggy and, God damn it, Patsy. Which her name's not Patsy. I'm trying to remember what her real name is. But that was her name when she was a kid. But yeah, Karen and Patsy, or Karen and Jessica, Foggy and Jessica, Luke and Foggy. I can't wait to see these interactions that are going to be so gnarly. But anyways, I'm going on with my predictions. I'm predicting that, I'm gonna start with Luke Cage. I'm predicting that Luke Cage is going to feature Danny Rand, Iron Fist. I don't know if he's going to be in his suit. He might be in his suit, but I think they're going to feature him. And I think they're going to feature them two meeting for the first time. And they're going to be just cool. They're going to be like, okay, what's up, Danny? I feel like it's going to feature him. Just like I think Iron Fist is going to feature Luke. Now, I think that Luke Cage and Iron Fist are going to take place at the same time. I think that it makes sense. And, the conclusion of the meeting in the end is going to be at the same exact time. Not only is it going to be at the same time, it's going to be they both got up to the same point. Both of their stories led them to the same place. I think that'd be a cool way to do it. That way you wouldn't have to tie in anything and be just what the fuck? It could just be both their stories led them to the same point. I also think that I don't think Misty Knight's gonna lose her arm. I think they're gonna fucking tease that shit a lot though in Luke Cage, because if you're a comic book fan, you know that Misty Knight is a comic book heroine who has a thing with Danny Rand, by the way, which is kind of interesting that that they've done that in the reverse in the comics before, that because Misty Knight's a black woman and Danny's a white guy, and I thought that was kind of cool that them in the comics they eventually end up hooking up and getting married, but that's kind of cool. But Misty Knight is a character who has a arm made out of Arctic vibranium. Turns out vibranium. Now, a lot of people think vibranium is just in Wakanda. No, it's not. Vibranium is in many different parts of the earth. It's just very small amount, really small amount. And apparently there is vibranium in Antarctica, but it's maybe just this big chunk it's maybe about the size of a desk, of a computer desk, in diameter. And that's it. It's just that big, huge chunk, and that's it of vibranium. That's why they can't really sell it, because they're this is it. But she got a nice chunk of it, enough to make an arm out of. And Antarctic vibranium does the opposite of vibranium. Vibranium, what's the word? Stabilizes decreases momentum and what's the word? It's smashes atoms together pretty much. It makes it instantly harder. So the more damage you try to do to it, the more vibration it takes, it makes it harder. Arctic vibranium does the opposite. It melts shit pretty much. For lack of a better term, it melts things on touch. That's why she always wears a sleeve, because in a custom designed sleeve, because the Arctic arm melts things on touch. So I don't think they're gonna introduce that just yet, because that shit's gonna be insane if she gets that arm in the fucking first season. But I think she's gonna get it in the second season. But yeah, Misty Knight, she's not gonna lose her arm. I'm pretty sure it's gonna I'm 90% sure that both Luke Cage and Iron Fist are gonna go a lot like Arrow, in the sense that it's gonna take place in modern day, but it's gonna be a bunch of flashbacks to before. I'm pretty sure they're gonna spoilers, by the way, because I'm gonna drop a lot of information on you that's probably gonna be in it. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna go back to Luke and him getting framed. Now I don't think they can really do the whole wife thing, because in the comics Luke gets framed for the death of his wife. Well, not framed for the death of his wife, but I think it might have been the death of his wife. Either with the death of his wife or another crime, and his friend or another crime. Either way, his best friend betrayed him over his wife and got him in prison, and everyone thinks he did it. So they can't do that in the show because Jessica killed his wife, and that was clear as day, and there's no way Luke killed his wife. So they can't do that. So I'm thinking they're gonna do another thing where it's like his friend set him up and to get his wife, and like he went to jail for it, because I think they're gonna do that. So they're definitely gonna show that. I'm not sure if they're gonna make his friend Cottonmouth. They might make his friend Cottonmouth. That'd be a good way to tie it back together, wouldn't it? Be like the main villain is the guy who fucking betrayed you years ago and got you sent to prison for a couple of years, and who got you experimented on. So it's kind of his fault. So I kind of want to see. So you're gonna see that. You're gonna see Luke being a little bit more badass. I mean, he fucking folded a fucking car door on a guy, pushed him down some steps. Like, I actually love that about Luke Cage, is that like he says he's bulletproof. He's just always just like someone's just shooting him with a gun. He's just like, really. You know you're doing more damage to the bullets than you are to me, right? Like, he has that look on his face, like, are you seriously shooting a gun at me? Come on, get the fuck over it. Plus, I can't really look forward to Luke Cage because, like I said in one of my other videos, Luke Cage is going to be such a big cultural thing because, first of all, let's not be funny here. There's a lot of things going on in the news about black people getting shot and Black Lives Matter and all these other different things. And Luke Cage, like, is coming out during a time, like, he's a bulletproof black man. And I think the director said it best. He's like, America's ready for a bulletproof black man. I mean, this is a bulletproof black man who can throw a fucking refrigerator out of your house like a football. So, I mean, a big fridge, by the way. And because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it could have been a small fridge. No. He throw a big-ass refrigerator out of your house like a football. So, it's going to be an interesting cultural thing. And, like, it's so cool to see, like, an actual Marvel property take place in the projects. The projects. It's not the city. It's the projects, man. And he's trying to make his projects, aka Harlem, a better place. And I felt like if a person had those kind of abilities and he was born in the projects, he would probably and he had the good values of like a mother and parenting, he'd want to do that. He'd want to make his streets better. He'd want to get rid of the gangs. He'd want to do all of these things. And that's what Luke Cage is going to be about. Him saving the cities from, gang violence and these criminals. And he's just like, fuck that. I'm going to stop this stuff now. And it's going to have a noir vibe to it too. But it's going to have a fucking shit ton of Tribe Called Quest songs in it. And I can't fucking wait. Oh, I can't wait for Luke Cage. I got fucking 25 days left, so I'm going to have to wait. But I can't wait. Anyways, going on to Iron Fist. I'm not sure about Iron Fist because I haven't seen much. They are changing up Danny Rand's origin though, because because I thought they were going to do original, which was that whole guy, which was that guy killing his father because he wanted his wife and his company, so he killed his father and tried to take his wife and son. He's like, I'll be your son now, and she's like, no, you're a monster, and then he left her ass and him. It looks like they're gonna go with a plane crash instead, which I'm like, okay, because you're not gonna you might still get to see his mom get mauled by wolves though. That shit happened. Man, that was a gruesome fucking scene. I remember in preparation, in my head, I was like, I bought I didn't buy the original, but I bought a newish version of Danny Rand's origin. His mom gets mauled by wolves and shit. He's like, what the fuck, man? Woo! But then I don't know if they're going to do that. Looks like he's still going to get picked up by monks. He's going to get powers. The best I can get out of it is he's going to get powers. People think he's going to be insane. People don't think he's insane. He's still got his Walkman. And I think they're going to have this whole, it's going to be cool because it's going to be the opposite of Fish Out of Water. It's going to have a Captain America vibe to it because he's been away from society for so long, but he's just like, I don't know. What? Okay, this is the biggest debate. The only thing I can talk about with Iron Fist is two things. Are they going to do flashbacks? Are they going to show him beating a fucking dragon to death with his bare hands? It's one of those things where when you say it, you're just like, that's fucking ridiculous. But then I think about it. This is a mystical place where monks are pretty much superpowered. I mean, if you've seen Daredevil season 1, Madame Gal fucking palmed Daredevil, just palmed him in the gut, and he went flying across the room with a bruise on his ribs. That was an old lady. That's what a young man who learns all their works can do. So in a sense, I'm like, you know what? I could actually buy him killing a fucking dragon if an old woman like that could palm fucking Daredevil in the gut instead of him flying across the room. So, okay, all right, but I don't know if they're gonna show it. I don't know if they get the budget to show a fucking dragon, but I want to see it. I want to see him kill a dragon with his bare hands. But And what the fuck is the costume gonna look like? What is the costume gonna look like? Is he gonna wear the thing? Is he gonna wear it? Like, he has to wear it. It's a part of his character. I don't think a headband's gonna do it, man. His character is that. So I'm kind of like there's a lot of questions up in there. Also, a lot of questions up in there, so I can't really answer anything with it. I'm hearing that, but I do think Luke Cage is gonna be in there, and I think this is gonna be the direct lead-in to the Defenders, which I'm gonna get to in a second. So I'm pretty sure like something along the lines of something mystical, big mystical is gonna happen. But I want to see what they use with his powers. In the comic books, the Iron Fist is a title. It's not just a title. It's a gift given to you. It's a power. It's a title. It's a gift. You like they select a new Iron Fist. Like once the old one dies, there's a new Iron Fist. Currently, right now, Jean Grey's daughter is the new Iron Fist because she went through the whole process too. But I'm trying to think of something. I hope they show his healing abilities too, because not only can he heal himself, he can heal other people. He can do so many different. Like the thing is, a lot of people think his Iron Fist is just he can power up his fist and his kicks and shit, but like he can do that too. But he can also heal wounds. He can read people's thoughts. He can not see into the future, but he can see briefly into the future. He can do a lot of different things with that Iron Fist ability. He can make himself more dense and harden to break. He can do so many different things with that Iron Fist ability. That's why he doesn't really wear much, and he just has that cut with his shirt out because he doesn't really wear much. And I want to see if he has that big fucking snake tattoo on his chest. I want to see the fucking big snake tattoo on his chest. But that's Iron Fist. I'm like, not a lot to go into because I only had that little teaser. I'm hoping that another trailer is going to come out by the time Luke Cage comes out. Like, by the time Luke Cage comes out, there's going to be another trailer. And I'm going to be reviewing the shit out of Luke Cage. Look up to those videos. I'm going to be reviewing the shit out. I'm going to review them probably 2x2. So I'll look forward to that. I'm going to start reviewing all of these 2x2, by the way, when Iron Fist comes out too. So, moving on to Defenders. I can't wait for the Defenders. I'm pretty sure it's going to be something like, there's a comic called Shadowland where, same process when Matt kind of becomes the leader of the Hand, but he becomes like this demon. He gets possessed by this demon, and he has all these powers, and he has a black and red suit instead of a red suit with black in it. He has a black suit with a red on it, and he's got his devil horns a little bit taller, and like he's the ruler of the Hand, and it takes Daredevil, and Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage have to take him down. But I think they're going to do the same thing, but make Elektra that character. She's going to have, like, magical powers now. Because in the comic books, sometimes she has powers, sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she do Jason shit, like make a mirage of herself, and she's, like, over there, and turns out she's right there. Sometimes she does it. Sometimes she can legitimately just, like, fucking Luke Skywalker shit and bring her fucking size to her. Sometimes she can't. I think they're going to do it like this. This is what I think exactly what's going to happen. I think Jessica Jones is going to, like... I'm not sure 100%, but I feel like Luke's gonna be like, by the time Luke Cage ends, like him and Iron Fist are gonna be kind of friends, and they're gonna be like, I need your help. Then they're gonna get together with then Jessica's gonna probably be like investigating something and be like, and I think Jessica's gonna talk to Matt. Because Matt's by himself right now. People forget that. At the end of Daredevil Season 2, Matt Murdock's by himself. Foggy's working with fucking Moss. Freaking messing with working with Moss, who just is fucking insane, by the way, who just got cut 1,000 times, and she's pretty kind of cool about it. So Foggy's working with her, and I feel like something between him and Jessica is gonna happen that's gonna lead them to all being together. The Stick's gonna come back and be like, yeah, we got a problem. Well, Elektra's not dead. It's definitely gonna be a thing where like but they're gonna talk about her grave being dug up. It's gonna be like, what the fuck? But when she comes back, she's gonna be like Elektra 2.0. She's gonna be more vicious, more powerful, more lethal. She might not even be able to die. She might have a healing factor now. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see them come together because I can't wait to see all these characters interact. I am looking so forward to Defenders. Like, Defenders is like my second, I'd say outside of Infinity War, and maybe outside of Infinity War, Guardians 2, Thor Ragnarok, the Defenders is my most anticipated thing. I can't wait for the Defenders. I really can't. I am so excited. I love these characters. I love what Marvel's doing on Netflix. And I am hyped to see what they do with this. And it's kind of cool because Punisher probably going to pop up in it too, by the way. Because they can't just leave him high and dry. They might leave him high and dry so that way, because he's doing it. And people just use the excuse that he was doing his own thing at the time. But he's going to show up with a goddamn minigun and start lighting up dead zombies, dead ninjas. And they're going to amp the ninjas up, by the way. Because, they're going to amp the fucking ninjas up. But, That's about it. Like, and it's gonna be cool to see that there's gonna be seasons. There's gonna be Jessica Jones season 2. There's gonna be a Daredevil season 3. There's gonna be a Punisher season. Don't know if there's gonna be an Iron Fist season. Don't know if there's gonna be Luke Cage season. Probably, but and it's gonna take, like, the cool thing about this is it's gonna be just like the actual Marvel TV shows. Is after the Avengers, everything that takes place after the Avengers is kind of a reaction to the Avengers. You know, it's like that shit happened. And now we have to deal with it. And now it's like, that changed everybody. And everyone's, after that's going to just be like, yeah, there's that. And it's going to be cool to have, like, Jessica Jones have dialogue talking about Matt and stuff. Talk about Luke and talking about, like, it's going to be cool to see that kind of interaction. And, like, afterward, the aftermath. Because you know they're going to all be friends after that. And just be like, if you need me, I'm there. And, like, this kind of opens the door for Daredevil to pop up in Jessica Jones. Or Jessica Jones to pop up in Daredevil and stuff like that. And it's just going to be so cool because it's going to work just like the actual MCU movies. So I can't wait for this. Please comment below, what is your most anticipated comic book show coming out? What are you looking for in, like, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones, or the Defenders? What are you looking forward to? Please like and subscribe, and thank you.